All right, so it's been a while since I've done like a love only reading, so that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna see what's coming in for you in love. Keep an open mind. This could be a new person, a past person. Keep an open mind, okay? Keep an open mind. We'll see what's coming in for you. Friendly reminder, guys, if you need anything, check out my website, sweetsoultarot.com. I've got personal readings, one-on-one sessions. Yeah, I got a tarot course, a manifestation workshop, a Patreon, Pinterest, Instagram, and I do have a second channel with all signs, and I also do collectives over there. In a season of acceptance and in a season of abundance, somebody's name could start with an A, or someone could have a double A, like A in their first name and A in their last name. Accepting that everything happens for a reason. A lot of you have been doing the inner work, and because of that, you're feeling really abundant. Okay, there is a false person here who's feeling imprisoned by some sort of expectation. So this could be you, or this could be the person that you're bringing in, whether this is a new person or a past person. There is someone here who feels like they're a slave to what is expected of them. So here's an example. I know of some people who are like, well, my family member said that I can't date someone of the same sex, or I can't date someone that's a different ethnicity, or I can't do A, B, C, or D because then they're going to kick me out of the family. They're going to kick me out of the will. They're going to do this. That puts you in an environment where you could feel like a prisoner. You could feel like you have rules and regulations. And when you're an adult, there's nothing worse than feeling like someone has control over you, especially when you feel like it kind of imprisons you. So for some of you, that's going to be the person we're bringing in today. This person feels like this person feels like they're I'm starting to stutter. This person feels like they're in some sort of prison. Now, they could be attached to someone who's not an honest or a good person. This could be someone who, out in the real world, everyone perceives their family member or the person that they're married to, whoever this is, friend, they could perceive them as someone who's a good person, but your person is like, they're not a good person, they're false. They expect a lot from me, they expect more than what they should, and then they change the rules when I get closer to what they're supposed to give me. And it's like, well, nope, you didn't earn it, you gotta earn it more. Nope, you jumped through one hoop, I need you to jump through 3. Interesting. Some of you could be feeling imprisoned to someone that you feel is not honest or true. This person could expect a lot from you. There is going to be some sort of communication going on around that. For some of you, this is someone who's got a child with someone, and it's the baby mama, baby daddy, who expects a lot from them, so much so that it puts them in an environment or in a situation where they feel like their hands are tied. So they're giving control or power to someone that shouldn't have control or power. They're giving their power away is pretty much what's happening here. Okay. What did I just say? And they could be having a hard time changing it because they're trying not to be controlling. They're trying to be a team player. They're trying to stay committed to what they said they were going to be committed to. This could be a job. This could be a family member. This could be, again, a baby mama, baby daddy. Someone here has got your person feeling like they're stuck in between a rock and a hard place. They're feeling like they done signed up for this commitment with this contract. And they feel like they're trying to not control the situation. They're not trying to control the dynamic. This is what, I put my butt in this boat and now I just got to kind of row myself out of the situation. But this person's needing to express their needs. So what I'm getting is that whoever this is, this situation is not in their best interest, but they're not expressing their needs and their wants. They're just kind of sacrificing their self for the better good of the family or whatever this situation is. And they're asking you, does this align with you? Because if this person is going to say, well, I'm kind of imprisoned, I can't do A, B, C, or D, okay. They could be going through an awakening. That could be for some of you. This person could be recognizing what kind of situation they got themselves into and how them allowing something to keep them stuck is actually them showing up in a unbalanced karmic way. This person's getting a lot of clarity. Someone here is going through an awakening. How do they feel about you? So that's their situation that they're dealing with. Externally, there is something that this person is tied to. It's giving me contract. It's giving me an energy of like, but I made a promise and I need to keep it. I signed a contract. I can't get myself out of it. I said that I was going to be a team player and that I was going to show up for mom and dad, or that I was going to be a co-parent. And now I'm jumping through hoops just to prove my point. Instead of saying, hey, listen, this ain't working for me. You want me to pick up so-and-so on every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, but you know good and well that I'm at work. So how do you expect me to make all this happen? But instead of them having, I would almost say like a backbone and kind of being, I don't want to say combative, but it's like this person has to be willing to have the hard conversations. But it's like they want to stick to convenience, okay? So that's why they're asking, does this align with your values and your morals? Because if you feel like this person is putting their self in a rock and a hard place and they're not getting their self out of it, where does that leave you? How does this person feel for you? Feeling like they can't come in, feeling like maybe something has been completed, something has changed, something has evolved, feeling like this relationship lacks stability. They could feel like you lack stability. They could feel like this relationship doesn't necessarily have consistency. This is someone who's pulling the, well, you've not been much of a team player though. Why do they feel that you've not been a team player? Something here about divine. Okay, here we go. So someone here feels like a cycle's been completed. Like something here has changed, it's ended, it's evolved. But this person feels like you're not a team player. This person feels like when they try to figure out a solution, or when they're willing to, come in and bite the bullet and talk first or try to fix it, you always give them a run for their money. You can never just pick up the memo off the facts and just say, okay, this is the way we're going. That's how this person views you. This person views you as someone who maybe has some sort of stability. You might have a nice home. You might celebrate a lot in your life, but they feel that you're either not partner material, or they feel like you lack some sense of stability in your life. In this person's mind, there could be some sort of growing or evolving that you need to do. But what they're not seeing is the reason they feel this way is because that makes it easier for them to give an excuse on why they feel it's not the right time. Well, not only is it not the right time for us to figure this out because I'm in a pickle over here and I don't want to get myself out of it. It's like this person doesn't want to be honest with themselves. They don't want to be honest with themselves that they got their butt into a mess and they don't know how to get themselves out of it. They're going to have hard conversations, and they don't necessarily have the backbone to do it. It's going to take a lot of strength and courage for this person to show up in that way. But instead of really analyzing their self and their own situation, they then analyze you. Well, it's kind of okay that I'm stuck in between a pickle because you have some growing up to do. Maybe financially, you could work on your finances while I'm gone. You could maybe become better partner material. So while I'm out here in prison and trying to figure it out, you'll be figuring it out too. The reason this person thinks that mentally is because that gives them some sort of soothing when it comes to them holding back and saying, but it's not the time, it's not the time, it's not the right time. I'm not trying to control everything. I'm just going to let the kinks work out the way that it will. Have you ever seen a water hose work its own kinks out? That's not a thing. That's not a thing. If you allow kinks to be in your life, that's what you're going to get. If you want blockages and problems and people putting roadblocks in front of you, that's what you're going to get. This person is giving themselves an excuse, and then the excuse is, well, it's not the right time. So I'm going to keep things close to my chest, and that's just going to be the reality of the moment. But in their mind, we both have some growing to do anyway. So even though I'm blocked, even though I'm stuck, that's this person's energy. Why do they feel this way? Because they feel like in the future, they're not seeing something clearly. They're not seeing clearly that this is something that they've hoped and wished for, but that an ending has taken place. Are you and this person going to get back together? I don't know what the hell's happening. No, you're not. No, you're not. Whoa, someone here is going to recognize, okay, this is what I'm saying. Someone here is going to recognize that they missed their opportunity. So this is what's going to happen. This person, in their mind, they feel like they're more mature than you. They feel like they know more than you. They feel like when it comes to them having control of their life, they've got it figured out. Again, this person isn't wanting to be honest with themselves. In their mind, they make strategic moves. And right now, it's not strategic to tell my baby mama, my baby daddy to F off. It's not strategic for me to tell my family members to take that plantation and shove it up their butt because I don't want it anymore. I'm done jumping through hoops. Again, this person doesn't want to be controlling, but in their mind, they have control of their life, which is honestly a complete illusion. This person has no control at all. They feel, again, like you have some sort of growing up to do. They feel energetically and life-wise, you're way behind them. They feel that in divine timing, this will work itself out. But what they're not saying is that there is some sort of wish fulfillment or some sort of dream aspect in this relationship. So what that's telling me is that you're going to focus on your job and your work. I'm seeing conflicted energy. I'm seeing this person being unsure on whether or not they missed this opportunity fully, if this is truly over. This person could have some sort of competition aspect as well, where they're dealing with other people, trying to see, is there anything better out there? What they're going to recognize is that this ship is sailed. This ship is sailed because they were not willing to bring changes. See, wanting you to fall in love with them, not wanting you to give up on them. This could be someone where you guys connected passionately, but look, not for you. That's what I'm saying. It's like this person, I think you're going to recognize that this person doesn't align with you. That the reason they're blocking it is because that gives them an excuse to not look themselves in the mirror and go, you really lack strength and courage. You know the reason you're making excuses about it's not the right time and okay, well, it'll be the right time, it'll all work out, is because you don't have the strength and the courage to change your own life. You're waiting for the universe to change it, which means, and I'm going to say it, this person's weak. This person is weak. And they view you as the weak one here, which I find so interesting. It is so interesting to me that in their mind, well, this time will work to your advantage. You need to grow up. You need to get to a place financially where you're a lot more stable. You need to get to a place where you're going to make a better partner for someone, and that someone's me. But you're not there yet, so I'm going to let you go work on yourself. And it's just because it's not the right time. That's how this person's thinking. But what they're going to find out is in divine timing, you're not going to want to give this another shot. You're going to feel like this person's not for you anymore. You're going to get to a place where you've accepted this as what it is, and you're going to feel very abundant, which is going to allow you to let this person go in a way that you maybe haven't been able to. That's going to be for some of you. This person could want to come in and apologize to you. That could be something that they're thinking about, but they could be very conflicted around the fact that this person can't come in and be like, but all we need is love. I love you now. They know that you're going to look at them and go, yeah, okay, look, does this align with your values and your morals? You've learned this lesson. See, that's what I'm saying. This person's addicted to making excuses. Addicted to making excuses. There could be someone new coming in that's going to want to have some sort of spontaneous moment with you. This could be someone who's going to want to take a trip, go out for the day, maybe ask you out spontaneously. You do have a new opportunity coming in. This person's very respectful, but this person does want to have fun with you, get out, enjoy time with you, and be spontaneous. I'm seeing that could end up growing if that's what you want, but I also think that you need to have a very grounded approach when it comes to what a fantasy love looks like and what a realistic love looks like. Because sadly, this person that we're bringing in, there's a lot of fantasy here. But one day but in the future there is no accountability. They're not accepting responsibility around the fact that they are allowing themselves to be stuck and making excuses and then pointing at you and going, oh, well, you need this time to grow anyways. Yeah. Do you know what's going to happen? You're going to grow right out of that little baby pot they had you in, and you're going to grow into a big ass tree. They're not going to know what to do with you. That's because you're not meant to be theirs. So I want to make that known. Someone here could be wanting to drop their wall or their guard with you. Again, it's that past person though, but they're still really wounded. Listen to your intuition about whether or not someone wants to be a long-lasting lover or a short-term lover. So, just to let you know, someone is making excuses in the atmosphere around you, but one day they're going to regret the fact that they missed an opportunity and that they made excuses about why they couldn't change their reality. Okay? Yeah, someone here, if this is like a inheritance, someone here could be getting a message around what they expect from them in order to get that inheritance. This gives me strong energy of like mom and dad and they're over money. Aunt and uncle, they're over money or a home. It's like there is some sort of guideline, expectation this person has. Well, mom and dad said I couldn't have A, B, C, or D unless I did this, so I have to do this. And there's two types of people. There are the people who are going to say, okay, you gave me rules and regulations, I'm going to follow those so I can get what I want. And then there are another type of people. They're the kind of people who goes, wait a second, you just gave me rules and regulations? Actually, you know what? You can fucking keep it. I don't want it. This person's the first one. They want to follow that. They want to abide. They want to almost drown themselves in their people-pleasing skills to where they want to make someone else happy and they want to get someone else's approval and they want that stuff instead of recognizing, wait, I'm literally putting myself in a box. And here's the thing, just because someone says they're going to give you something doesn't mean they're going to. Just because a family member says, well, I'm going to leave this to you, doesn't mean they're going to. Now, I'm the second one. If you look at me and go, hey, Danielle, you can have our home, but you have to take care of us, you can keep that home. I don't want it. I don't want nothing from you. I do not like for people to expect stuff from me. And I feel like this is something, this person, yeah, this person does. So, all right, I'm leaving it here. Bye, guys.